Pathways forgotten, places to remember. Let's find out where these poor souls have gone. Those poor souls managed to live on one of the most beautiful... Now we're down below at the gates just beneath the staircase to the ruined castle. I feel the souls present here with me now. It's very cold. It's at least 20 or 30 degrees colder at ground level here surrounding this room. And I know something very detrimental must have happened behind these doors. But if we could just take a moment to peek in here. Hello. Hello. There are now cinder blocks everywhere. It's practically a castle been by society, unfortunately. These souls are trapped and cannot get out. I got loco. These souls cannot get. Nothing like golden hour. Right or wrong. Shall we enter pathways to the luminous egg now? I think so. Transcendence is upon us. Transcendence is upon us. Transcendence is upon us. Before it's too late and my soul gets sucked in. Before it's too late and my soul gets sucked in. Come on. Pretty nice. I got a bouquet at home with some of this in there. Shoved in the vase. Anyways, I don't know much about that stuff, but when I see carrot flower, I love it. Come on. Pause. Somebody dropped their noops over here. Probably one of the castle hands at some point 100 years ago. They were out there. They were hoeing and they were making all these nice facades. The stone here, and they were smoking. They said, excuse my French. Can I curse on this? I don't know. They said the king, and they tossed the Newports right there. Come on. I'm gonna talk about patience. If I had a rocking chair in a yard, a wraparound porch that faced nothing but grass growing, I would find serenity and deeper meaning in my life. I would never be bored. And I've never been bored. And I've never been bored since I taught myself patience while waiting for a bus one afternoon. The art of wasting time? I don't really know. I think it's an art. I think it's like that of a sandy mandala by monks monkeying around. Monks monkeying around. Action. Shit, man. Shout out to gafferpower.com. We are not in any way affiliated with gafferpower.com, but we love it here and on set and on the show, and just makes us smile when we have a special little way to tie things up. Do I have lifelong happiness because I don't mind waiting for the grass to grow? So far, so good. Do I enjoy drinking a glass of milk and letting the cream drip from my mouth and just sit there holding it around my teeth and tongue before I even swallow it? Is that wasting time? Do I lie in bed for hours just staring at the same lamp as if it might turn on eventually? Do I put my fingers in the dirt, scratch it repeatedly, and just leave the dirt in my fingers all week until I'm ready for bath time and let it seep into the waters? Do I blow on a dandelion a day at a time until they finally fall to the ground, piece by piece, because I can't bear to see it go away so suddenly? Patience. Is it patience or is it wasting time? Am I virtuous? Do I have humility? I'd like to think yes. And I'll say it with a hayrick in my tooth on a rocking chair. That is the life I hope to lead for eternity, until I'm nothing but gas. Gas surrounding bugs and hands and arms. Bodies walking around with nothing much to do. Until I'm a soul, I hope to live with humility and wait until my days come to an end and begin again. It's a lot of bugs. Glad I'm wearing a hat because it makes me feel that the bugs aren't gonna be in my scalp later or something. There's so many bugs. Like a mower driver, a Zamboni driver, and even a man on an obstacle course, a golf course. They're moving at a pace that is not rapid. There's no sense of urgency. You like beans? You like the beans? So what brings you guys here to the park today? Huh? Okay. Well, you see, they like to be here with their community, so they sit here and wait all day until they lay eggs to give to their fellow neighbor, to give to a human, to then eat their luminous egg and take on their soul. So, like monks who spend their days creating, making sand art, gorgeous, intricate, meticulous mandalas for all to see, well, as soon as they're done, they destroy them. Just like the chickens who give away their luminous egg and pass on that gorgeous soul to another. Does man find transcendence in chicken's egg? That is the question. And that is the question of all time. The chicken or the egg or the soul of the chicken to the man? Or the man's soul? Was it ever a chicken's? So this is the attic apartment where nuns would leave their congregation and they'd stay up here for a weekend and they'd do girl stuff. Paint their nails, smoke cigarettes, hang out, light candles, and look out the window. Basically, all the hottest guys would go up and down this street because there was like a lot of urbanization going on. The nuns used to come up to this attic apartment, and when they weren't sleeping in here, they were looking out the window over here at the hot guys that would work in the guns and ammo factories. In any case, so yeah, before I forget, this is gaffer tape. It's amazing. So there are about 17 Jesus inspired candles for a just in case moment, and a silk negligee. I think it belonged to one of the old tenants. I don't know what they were preparing for exactly, but in a place that's nearly forgotten, they shall be remembered for being here and being here in spirit with us. And there are many places forgotten, such as other tumbleweed territories. This door is no different than Caldor's department store, an IHOP, an alleyway that got closed up by a new store, a Chinese restaurant that's Peruvian now. We forget, and yet we remember these places. We can never return to these places. Or can we? In our minds, I think we can always return in our imaginations and how we remember them. You know, you ever see a silk reflect off the moon in the night and wonder what it might look like if it were reflecting off a body of a nun? Well, they don't do this. They don't stick to nothing. Anyways, this is where I come when I need to ponder life's doozies. Go to this corner. I go in this little doorway here, which I cannot show you what's inside. But, ooh, spider web. But anyway, this is the attic. How did that happen?